But can you guys see that immediate glow up? Like, what the freak, right? It's like the most basic thing to do for your skin, alright? There's this product that I've been obsessed with. If there's one thing that I actually prioritize in my skincare, it is texture. We're going to be talking about texture. It is an area that I do think that you can get a lot of help by using products, by taking good care of it. So yeah, today we're going to talk about how I've been just taking care of my skin's texture. Now, there are many reasons as to why you are having some problems with the texture. First of all, it might be due to that the skin cell turnover is not being great, so maybe you have too much dead skin cells on your skin. Also, it might be due to acne and acne scars, especially the ice pick ones. I have one right here. Oh, this one is fatal. I do not like it. Third, it might be due to blackheads. I've got some. And then fourth, it might be due to dryness. Yes. Also, it might be due to those little grainy little bumps that aren't exactly like pustule acne, but you know, these little tiny pimples that appear on your forehead or maybe on your chin, etc. So for today's video, I am going to show you guys how I like to tackle each point and to get that smooth ass texture. Alright, the first way I like to deal with and tackle with my texture is to exfoliate. And to exfoliate in a way that suits my skin. Don't go all sugar scrubbing your skin like this. That's a huge no-no. You might as well just, I don't know, burn your skin out in the sun if you're gonna do that. There are many ways to exfoliate your skin, like chemical, physical, and I like to do a little bit of both. And I just want to say, guys, I've been a little particular about the way I exfoliate my skin just because my skin has gotten a lot more sensitive in the past few years. So I have to do it in a manner that's really gentle and that doesn't bug me. And guys, there's this product that I've been obsessed with, and it is this Needly Daily Toner Pad. And I know the packaging looks really simple, but do not let that deceive you. This is no ordinary toner pad. So I've been using this every day in the morning and night, and it hasn't really bothered my skin at all, but I just seen great results with this. And of course, this doesn't give you immediate results after like one use. No, you do not want immediate gratification. But I've been using this for like a month and a half. This is actually my second bottle. I've already used up one. As you guys know, or you might not know, I actually love toner pads in general. There's something so convenient about them and they just make my life easier. And of course, due to that fact, I've used a lot and therefore I have a very high standard of what's a great toner pad. And I've got to say, this has an array, a bunch of great qualities. First of all, they're huge. It is so big and they're drenched in essence. I think these have got to be the most hydrating toner pads I've ever come across. And one of the things that I've just noticed about using this toner pad, actually let me do that right now, is that it has made the texture on my skin so smooth and it has dealt with the dry skin cells that I've seen. So especially, I don't know why, but I get so much of like dead skin cell situation going on right here, right underneath the eyebrows. And so whenever I do like my makeup, it always looks so messy just because there's like dead skin cells. So like the makeup's not settling well, the skincare's not settling well. But after using this, I have not seen them ever since. It is crazy. So what I like to do, I like to take the bumpy side and go in and just deal with my T-zone, wipe my T-zone with it. Just my blackheads. And then with the smoother side, I take it and I wipe this on my chin. And then, of course, with the rest, you can just wipe your neck. Just get in there and just wipe everything. You can also take care of a décolleté. Oof. Like this. This feels really nice. It feels like having a little mini shower. This does have BHA and PHA, which are both great ingredients. And because of that, especially due to BHA, it does clean out your pores and makes the appearance of them look a lot more bearable, I must say. Oh, by the way, guys, this does come with a pincer, little tweezer, but I never use tweezers, to be honest. But it does come with it, so you can use it hygienically. And they're having a sale right now at Amazon and Shopee. So they're having a special Luna sale, so make sure to check out all the details in the info box down below. So once again, I just want to emphasize, make sure to find the right way to exfoliate your skin. And this really does come down to what kind of skin type you have. If you have more sensitive skin, make sure to perhaps check out enzymes. I think they're great, or PHA. Or if you have oily skin type, you can always check out BHA, physical exfoliating. The second thing that I think is imperative to have a smooth ass skin ass texture is to freaking hydrate, guys. Hydrate your skin. It's like the most basic thing to do for your skin, all right? By hydrating your skin, you're basically helping to create the most ideal environment for your skin cells to function. They need water, like we do. I mean, like imagine yourself not drinking water for like a couple of days. You are thirsty, you are parched, and it really doesn't help you function, right? It's the same thing, guys. Also, by hydrating your skin, you're dealing with dryness. And also, I believe that hydrating your skin really well with the right serums or ampoules or any kind of product really can help with the little pimples that you can get on your forehead. I especially get them during the transitional periods because there's a vast difference in the temperature and like the humidity. My forehead does kind of break out in these little bumps. They're not exactly acne where I can squeeze them, but they're just like little bumps, and they do go away once the transitional period has passed. But in those times, I really do make sure to focus on hydrating my skin to the core. Like, so of course, to hydrate my skin, I'm going to be using the Wellage Hyaluronic Blue Ampoule. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but you guys know. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. Oh, yes. And as a matter of fact, I am preparing a video where I will be recommending you guys all of the great hydrating products. Like, we're talking about 100% hydration. Like, speak no more, I've got you and your skin. So this, oh my gosh, this Wellage Ampoule is so good. I finished up my first bottle, and that's why this one's a new one. Oh my gosh, it is, okay, how do I explain this? It's not heavy, but it will just give you that right amount of hydration, and it absorbs so well. And it's really thin. You'll be surprised to see how thin this is, and you're like, huh, would this be enough for my dehydrated ass skin? The answer is yes. It actually has 8 different weights, if I'm not mistaken. 9 different weights. I'm sorry, my bad. It has 9 different weights of hyaluronic acid. So it's just bound to fill up every layer of your skin with the hyaluronic acid goodness. And this is 100 milliliters. Yes, for 100 milliliters. And also another great plus about this is that you really don't need to spend too much time absorbing it because it absorbs by itself so fast. So already, like, I didn't really do much tapping, but it's already like in. The third thing that I like to take into consideration when taking good care of my texture is, of course, dealing with the blackheads. Not here, but also around my butterfly zone. And of course, aside from using the Daily Toner Pad, which also has BHA, I like to use the CMP Blackhead Clear Kit. And also, I like to really deeply massage my nose when I'm cleansing my face with oil cleansers. Because in order to really pull out oil, you have to use oil, right? So what I do when I cleanse my skin, I take a little bit more time, extra time. I don't go overboard, because if you go overboard, it can actually sensitize your skin. And of course, I've talked about using this a billion times. I love using this. I'll be honest, I don't use this every day. I use this like once every 10 days. I know I'm very specific, but I realized that if you use this too often, you don't get those little excessive sebum on the Q-tips. So I like to really just load up my nose with sebum and then use this. And then just, yes, I know I talked about how instant gratification is not good, but I just can't help it with it. And it's pretty, it's pretty still gentle and subtle, I gotta say. But this is basically a 3-step kit to take care of a blackhead. So you have your first step that you put on for not 10 to 15 minutes like the instruction says. You have to leave this on for 30 minutes at least, guys. 10 to 15 minutes will do nada. Does nada for your skin. So make sure to leave this on for a longer time. And then what it does, it makes the sebum, it softens up the sebum and it opens up the pores. Of course, pores don't really open up, but it makes it easier for you to remove it with the Q-tip that they give you. So inside they give you a set of black Q-tips, and you just roll off, and oof, it's so satisfying. And with the last step, you put it on, it tightens up your buttocks and makes them like super tight. And I also found this to be calming as well. Oh my gosh, why aren't you trying this out? It's so good. The next factor to consider when, of course, getting a good ideal texture is acne. And of course, they're not the most helpful things when you're trying to smooth the texture out because they create bumps, right? Now, when it comes to acne, I'm a little careful because I believe everyone has different reasons as to why they get acne. And so before you do anything, make sure to pinpoint as to why you keep on getting acne. And if you need, go seek the professional help from dermatologist. But as for me, as you guys know, stress is the #1 culprit for my acne. Yeah, stress. I stress out about getting stressed out. Do you guys do that? Yeah, I do. I make sure to do a really good job in taking good care of myself. I actually uploaded a video recently about this and all the ways I try to feed myself with positive energy, positive things, working out, eating healthy things. So make sure to give that video a look. But that is basically how I try to prevent from getting acne, because I think prevention is the best thing that you can do when it comes to acne. And of course, when it comes to ice pick scars of acne, there are no skincare that's going to fix you or help you with that. So please don't get tricked by any marketing that says they're going to help out with acne scars. Basically, with these ice picks, they're dense, right? So of course, they're going to cause a little bit of problem when it comes to texture because it's not even. And when it comes to these ice picks, I know that the only way to go is to go to see a dermatologist and get a skincare treatment, and where they actually provoke and irritate the skin cells so that they produce new skin cells and the collagen so that it can fill up the little dent. So because I actually do have an ice pick dent right there, I am sitting on the idea of getting a treatment, but I don't know, it's just one and I don't know if it's worth it. So I'm still sitting on the idea, but if I do get it, I'll of course 100% share that journey with you guys. So another way for me to deal with ice picks in a very different way, indirect way, is to make sure the rest of my skin is looking like a glazed donut so people don't pay attention to the ice pick scars. And I actually uploaded a video on this as well, on how to make your skin look like a glazed donut. But basically, you just really want to focus on lighting up your skin like a disco ball, just making everything shiny, your lips, your eyes, making your lashes look voluptuous and everything. So that is my tactic on how I distract the gaze and the eyes. Yeah. Last, I really want to emphasize the importance of taking good care of yourself if you want to have good texture, guys. Of course, I take good care of myself, not only for my acne, but have you noticed that if you don't get enough sleep or you're stressed out, your skin feels hella dry. Like your skin feels so like 푸석푸석해. I don't know. There is no fit word in English to describe that word, but like your skincare or your makeup doesn't sit right at all. It just feels so icky. So I cannot emphasize how important sleep is in order to have a really good texture. I love sleeping, by the way. I love staying in bed, and I just love being horizontal as to being vertical. So that just tells you how much I love to sleep. And I'm not talking about hours, but it also matters at what time you go to sleep. If you go to sleep at like 5 o'clock in the morning and sleep 12 hours, it's not gonna do any good. And voila guys, there you have it. I've shown you guys how I like to tackle my texture. It's gotten to a point where people tell me that I look better without makeup because they think my texture of my actual skin is better. But now that I think about it, I don't know if that's an aim at my lack of makeup skills or if it's really a compliment to my skincare texture. But anyways, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next